Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Dmitry and MG Owners Australia. Today is a very exciting day, and I'm not saying that this is the first day these news broke out there, but I've just noticed that GWM Haval Australia have updated their webpage to introduce Tank 300, the new vehicle that has been out there in China, out there in some other countries, including Russia, and we haven't had any updates until very recent time by the looks of it from them, but it looks like we can already start pre-ordering and we can already start looking at these cars rolling out in Australia and being on Australian roads very, very soon. This is fantastic news because, as you know, my friends, I'm not just into Chinese vehicles, but I'm into value for money vehicles most importantly, and GWM Haval definitely offers value for money. How sturdy this vehicle is it actually a cheaper Chinese version of Jeep Wrangler, remains to be very much seen. I'm not running that far ahead of myself, but I am very excited and I'm checking in with you to share this excitement, and I'd like to offer to you in this video to quickly go through at the very least high level specifications and the looks and other thoughts that I have about the new Tank 300. Tank is a standalone brand at the very least in China under GWM brand. So all new Tank 300, luxury that knows no limits. Let's take a look of what they understand as the luxury, and then yes, I'm going to press that button to build your tank, and we'll take a look at the pricing and other kind of stuff and how it actually lines up against the most obvious competitor to this car, which is my favorite car of all time, Jeep Wrangler. Let's take a look at what Tank offers us, at least on the surface. Alright, so they're saying that it's a perfect combination of luxury vehicle equipped with impressive comfort and technology features and crushing 4x4 performer. Remains to be seen. Alright, so all-terrain control system with 9 driving modes. Unparalleled comfort, apparently, at least according to GWM over here. The looks are okay. Very, 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 very similar to Jeep Wrangler. Like, so similar it's not even funny, and I've obviously haven't just looked at them from the outside. I've driven my own Jeep Wrangler for 3 years, very much enjoyed it, and yes, it does look, even here from a very quick glimpse, a lot more luxurious and a lot more electronics based than Jeep Wrangler's 1940s inspired, I guess, even in the latest models that I had interior. So that looks promising, very, very promising. As far as the looks are concerned, I will nitpick here on a couple of things in a moment, but at the same time, as a massive fan of Jeep Wrangler, of course I'll come across very biased. Well, I don't care. That I do love this classic boxy look. I do love that. So when we take a look at the specs here, first of all, from 55,000, well, 56-ish drive away, we will see exactly what is in that baseline kind of price, what's included, what's excluded in a second. But I think that given the current price range on Jeep Wrangler JL, the one that is rolling out in Australia, let's very quickly flip over here and take a look on their page, on Jeep's page. That is me taking a look at and pricing the car obviously in Australian dollars, and for my region where I am, and that's the closest one to me, is Artarmon Jeep in Sydney. That's where I bought my old Jeep from. And here you can see that JL Wrangler automatic transmission, obviously the only one version is available, Rubicon in black, and the postcode for me, you know, I'm taking a look at this and we are looking roughly at $85,000. That, in all honesty, until today I didn't visit Jeep and I didn't take a look at this price, but now taking a look at it, I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe that they're charging now $85,000, and I cannot believe at the price that I sold my cars for just about a bit over 1 year ago. It is unbelievable. I could have made so much more money, or I could have retained so much more value just by not selling my Jeep. But that is a lamentation and a story for another time, my friends. Let's go back to Tank. So because everything ultimately revolves around value, at least for me, my friends, and we have to consider the money here, right? For $55,000 or $56,000 versus 85-ish for a Jeep, this is going to be a winner. Like, unless it's made of cardboard, which I know for a fact it's not, because I've watched already a lot of overseas videos about this that I'll be talking to you soon-ish about. This is going to be a winner, absolute hands freaking down. What bothers me slightly, and I know it's just a very high level and they're probably giving us well, it's a Lux specifications here, is the 17-inch alloy wheels. Look, these kind of cars, they absolutely ask for larger wheels. When I had my Jeep Wrangler, I had 18-inch alloys, and even they, on a Jeep with its kind of mass, with its kind of look, even they looked like they probably could have been a tiny bit larger, to be honest with you, to kind of fit in. So here, it doesn't offend me, this look of the car. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. It doesn't offend me, yeah? But reading this, I think 17-inch alloys are way too small for this kind of vehicle, is what I'm saying. And then they throw in a whole bunch of other things that my Jeep never had. So for this kind of money, we're looking at a lot more. A lot more, my friends. Yes, yes. Hey, you know what? I don't have right now 56 grand to play with, but as soon as they roll this out, oh, sign me up. Sign me up. I'm going to be driving this until it falls apart underneath me. I'm telling you ahead of time, yeah? All right, so a few other kind of things that you're most welcome to take a look on their website. No point for me to sort of comment on these photos. It definitely is a tough looking 4x4. Hardly they can take any particular credit, GWM, here, because they pretty much ripped off. I'm sorry, GWM, that's what you do, and you do it well. That's why I don't judge you. They ripped off the look of Jeep Wrangler. And why? Why, my friends, tell me, why reinvent the wheel? If perfection already exists. Yes, it's a provocative statement, but I do believe, I love this look, but this is not the look they invented, hence they cannot cash in on it and pretend that it's theirs. I freaking love the look of this, okay? And it makes me excited. Part of the reason why I'm so excited, my friends, is because I thought that after selling my Jeep, I will never get back into a Jeep, just due to suddenly skyrocketing price, this abnormal kind of thing that happened. But now looking at this tank, no, it's not a Jeep, but freaking sign me up at 56 grand for into this kind of car. Absolutely. I don't know how I feel about this weird stick. What the hell is that? What the hell is this, GWM? You really needed to go out there and put your own stamp on this, didn't you? Because this is so unnecessary. Oh my god, what is this freaking ugliness? But okay, maybe it feels different when you are in the car. And yeah, heated seats, it all looks cool, but obviously this is probably the top most of the range, most luxury model that probably will be pushing 70 grand in itself if we get every bit of this shown on this picture. All right. Well, my friends, this wasn't intended to be a very long ranty video, but I made myself very clear. Tank is coming to town. That is fantastic. Fantastic! They will absolutely crush Jeep as competition at this price range if it's sturdy, if it's true for 4x4, if it's solid in electronics, if it's solid in infotainment. This is going to be a 4x4 luxurious vehicle. I absolutely believe that. I am, so that you know what's coming, I am going to reach out to my very good friends in Sutton's Homebush. I do not know if they have Tank 300 in stock, but I will reach out to them. They're very good people. They helped me out with my Haval H6 purchase. And I will very much try to go for a test drive and take a closer look at this car. No, I don't have 56 grand right now, but sign me up and I'm going to start saving. That's what I'm going to start doing right now if this car is coming to town. Big time! Absolutely, sign me up. Let me know how you feel about Tank 300. Let me know what this kind of little overview does for you. Are you excited as well? Would you be considering a tank? And other kind of stuff. What do you think? And I would like to thank you once again for tuning in and remind everyone that the channel is not suddenly all about translations of other countries' reviews and teardowns of other cars. I do prefer those Russian and Chinese teardowns of cars and disassemblies and other kind of stuff compared to Australian reviews, because Australian car reviews are paid for and they are superficial. They are wasting my and your time, which is why my channel has never been like that, and it's not gonna be. And that's why that's why I was translating and bringing to you that other content, which has limited amount of interest so far. But I think in the last couple of videos, it is mostly about the fact that simply I was reviewing and looking at Cherry Armada, and Cherry Armada is not in Australia yet, and Australians are chilled folk. They do not want to spend 10 minutes watching something about the car just for entertainment purposes, unless it's something that's for sale in Australia. Fair enough. But I do believe that they're still coming to town as well at some point. That's when those videos are going to be a little bit more interesting for you. But Tank, it's all about the Tank today. I am very, very excited, and I think that as long as availability of the vehicles is there, as long as the build quality is at least comparable to Jeep, and I know, by the way, that a lot of people complain about build quality of Jeep. I never had issues with them, but it doesn't sound like it would be a very high mark, high barrier for Tank to breach. So, but sign me the hell up, GWM. This is great news. I hope you share these thoughts with me. Let's talk in the comments down below what it means for us in Australia here and us China-owned cars and value for money car owners. And thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe for future videos. Content continues to come to you at a steady pace of about one video a week, sometimes a little bit more often if I get too excited. And bye for now.